What up, though? Welcome back, Top Squad. Back at you with another Nolan Wells update. Now, a lot of y'all was coming for me when I dropped the Nolan Wells video, the last Nolan Wells video. Y'all was talking about he's another black narrator who don't know what he's talking about. Look, man, I'm getting it from the source. And if you don't like it, go suck a egg. Straight up. Like, I'll build my channel with or without you. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? But for y'all who keep saying it's not no foul play, listen, man. Y'all could just continue to be ignorant. I can't help you. It's nothing I could do for you. Let's get to this video, though.
Reporting live from Irish Club, Fight Plus News, I'm Janaba. The case of Nolan Wells has now hit another level of discussion after leaked official audio of his friends, who some consider were not his friends, emergency call to a boat tow company will begin circulating online.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
He don't even sound like he panicking.
Hey, shut the fuck up!
He do sound angry. Yup. Hold on, let me run that back, because she said he's dead. And then she said, oh my God.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Shut the fuck up!
That shut the fuck up came from the heart. That was a call for help type shit. That was a I'm in trouble. I know I'm in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a panic like a I'm dying, I'm about to die panic. No. That was a I'm in trouble. He was angry at them folks because they was mad at him for something he did.
Was shockless.
And they said he's dead. Now I don't know if that's really what was said, but it really sounds like that's what was said. It really sounds like that's what was said. Let me go over that record. Just let me play it one more time, just in case they don't play it again, so y'all could hear it. You know what I'm saying? One more time.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Shut the fuck up!
Now, what will shock listeners from the recorded audio was the commotion taking place in the background as the boat's driver, identified as Wyatt Pyron, spoke with the operator of Sea Tow while allegedly struggling with the boat. As reported, along with others, we appear to hear the word dead be used, along with something that sounds like Nolan, followed by a cry out of oh my God by a female passenger. Then a male voice saying, wake the F up or shut the F up. And lastly, someone yelling out, damn it, Bart. Now, some have gone on to attempt to debunk a few of those claims being reported. So in this report, we will focus on the words that mainly everyone agrees to have heard, which is the woman yelling out, oh my God, and damn it, Bart. According to a recent interview by Warren Hudson, the self-proclaimed best friend of Nolan, and who was identified since the case's earliest reports, the leaked call would be made just as they were getting help to be told by their friend Bart Edmiston, which means that Damn It Bart was more than likely directed towards Edmiston, who happens to be a former student of Ocean Springs High School and a now collegiate athlete for the University of Wyoming as their starting punter. Now, upon research, it can even be confirmed that Bart and Wells were also former teammates, as seen here in this picture, shared on Ocean Spring High School's football Facebook page, and ironically what appeared to be a very wholesome moment of them next to each other, talking to elementary students, no longer reflects the status of where Edmiston and Wells have now ended up today, with one being a victim of a mysterious death and another accused of being behind it. Now, for those who feel Edmiston should be in question, mainly comes from his aggressive tone when seemingly yelling out, shut the F up or wake the F up, before someone yells out, damn it, Bart, which for those who feel that the audio reveals a possibly dying Nolan was on one of the boats or near the boats, falls perfectly into the timeline after a female passenger would yell, "Oh my God," in horror as if she witnessed something gruesome. Suspicions for some about...
So the call was made exactly the time when that audio was recorded, basically. It don't get no like clearer than that. Like, what do y'all need to see that it was foul play done? It don't get no clearer than that, gang. It don't. Like, I just hope the autopsy came back.
Also centered around the lack of mention of him by anyone during this entire case, as if he was purposely being hidden. So who is Bart Edmiston Jr.? According to research, he is 21 years of age and looks to have left Ocean Springs High School soon after he and a younger Wells were teammates in 2022 to continue his football career. He is noted for being one of Mississippi's best high school punters, followed by several awards in his time in junior college, to just as recent as last October, as we would make the Ray Guy Award Ray's 8th selection as one of the top 8 punters in the country with an average of 45.3 yards per punt. Back in 2022, Edmiston was named Athlete of the Week by Gulf Coast, Mississippi news outlet WXXV25.
My dad, which is also Bart Edmiston, I'm a junior, he kicked at the University of Florida, 1992-96. And then he's always wanted me to kick, and then I started it going into my 8th grade year. Last year I was the only kicker on the roster, so I had to do everything by myself, be my own ball boy, go fetch all my balls. But now, I have my little brother, he came up, he's in 10th grade, he's a kicker and punter also. But now I make him do all my duties for me. I'll make him go fetch the balls. He's my ball boy now. Kind of mean, but it's brotherly love. When I hit a good punt or a good field goal, I just chase that again.
Now, outside of this audio that is now...
You know what he mean by that. You know what he mean by that. Y'all know who I'm talking to. If you here with me, you here with me. Then you know what I'm talking. You know who I'm talking to. Y'all know what he meant by that. That's my ball boy.
Edmiston at the center of what happened to Wells, there already appears to have been a paper trail on him. As revealed by several sources, Edmiston met with the police and his boat's GPS data was also pulled. In a separate report, it goes on to say that Edmiston provided an investigator with his driver's license and boat registration card. Now, as we stated in our most recent report, we are certain that the FBI and investigators have the necessary tools to confirm what was said in the background during the emergency call to end all speculation. But until that happens, Edmiston now sits in the spotlight, as Wells' family and supporters continue to ask questions on how did a 6'1" athlete vanish amongst a crowd of hundreds of people and then be later washed ashore in the area he was last seen, with no witnesses coming forward when he was first reported to be missing. Now, as mentioned by state officials, the investigation on the mysterious death of Nolan Wells is ongoing, but it appears that the longer that they wait and bits of information comes out, only creates an environment for more speculation. As far as what should happen next, people like former Mississippi Judge Carlos Moore are expecting arrests to be made soon.
Right.
On his Facebook, Moore would write, "We need some arrests this week." Now, across parts of social media, many would take to TikTok and elsewhere to share the reaction to the newly highlighted audio and their thoughts on what needs to happen.
The crazy thing about this is that the community is doing the investigation. His mom is doing the investigation. His parents, YouTubers, we're doing the investigations. What happened to the detectives? Why didn't they start doing investigations? If y'all had so much leads, like for instance, they didn't know he was killed. They found his body 2 days later, right? Y'all found his body. Now you do the autopsy. Y'all waiting for the autopsy. Y'all start seeing all these speculation videos. Y'all start seeing all these Nolan Wells videos coming out online. His friends coming out online talking about the situation. He's supposed to be friends, and none of y'all investigate none of that shit. Y'all don't collect the videos. Y'all don't collect the phone. Y'all don't go talk to the friends. Y'all don't do none of that. Y'all ain't do nothing. No investigating, nothing. Everything that we're hearing is coming from the friends. These are the things that the friends, the supposedly friends, the ones who supposed to be his friends, who allegedly for now unalived him. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that's putting these things out. They're the ones that we're getting these things from. They are the source, and they are supposed to be the suspects. So I don't get how they telling on themselves and they not even in the precinct. They not even in the precinct. They just at home making another video saying, "Oh, I'm innocent. This is what happened. So I was sitting here and and then we come and speculate over it, which is what the detectives is supposed to do." Like, that's the worst part about this. It's no like help in this from the detectives. It don't seem like we're getting help from them. It just seems like the public is doing all the help, bro. And his moms and his dad. That's it.
The Nolan Wells case, I am convinced that he was strangled on that boat by Bart. And this is why. So with the audio and the confirmation, I was waiting for more of an expert kind of level. So like Nancy Grace, and she's bringing all these experts and confirming transcripts that I've heard from other creators on here that isolated some of the voice on there. Yeah, whoever this Bart guy, he strangled Nolan. That's where I'm at. And this is why also with the second autopsy, they said that parts of his neck, the organs inside were missing. I think they're trying to cover up that he was strangled.
Well, the new audio came out from that CETO dispatch. I want y'all asses in jail.
So the autopsy came out?
From Bart to Wyatt to that damn mom who was that judge. Y'all knew something happened to Nolan Wells. Look, in that CETO dispatch call, before somebody picked up, can we cover it up? You killed him. Is he already dead? Nolan, wake up. Look, damn it, Bart. I think Bart's ass did it.
So that's supposed to be what was said in the audio. No, I don't know if she had some device that cleared that, that broke down the audio and cleared out for her. May I hear it 10 times better than we did. But shit, it sounds accurate. But hey, I'm not gonna say that that's what was said. But we did for sure heard, damn it, Bart. We did for sure heard, oh my God. We did for sure heard dead. I'm not sure if I heard Nolan. I couldn't pick, I couldn't really sure if it was Nolan that was said. But those dead, damn it, Bart, oh my God, for surely heard those. Now I need to get I need to hear this audio clear. I need to find a video where someone cleared the audio up.
I think Bart's ass did it. That's what I think. Look, wake the up.
Yeah.
They panicking. They need to be in jail by tonight.
You're about to get everything that's coming to you. But what's getting me is the fact that why is the internet solving this case before the sheriff's office?
Woo!
That's what gets me. Y'all were so quick to the...
What I just said. We are doing the investigating. We are doing it. We putting the case out there for the we are solving this case for the fucking detectives, gang. They're not doing nothing, bro. Exactly what I said, which is crazy.
There was no foul play. Just an accident. And look.
That's the first thing they said.
Here.
There's things that seem weird there, and it's still, to me, you were in the location where his body was found, very close to where his body was found, and that's when you called for help, and your grandfather called to cancel help, and there were 7 people on the boat, and there's some commotion in the background, and it doesn't sit right with me
at all.
Like I said, boating culture. I don't know how you leave with 7 people in a boat full of water. And I also don't know how you leave with 7 people and not a boat full of water and end up not going very far because they were still right off the west tip and having a boat full of water. I need somebody to explain to me how that happened in calm seas with a boat that was operational when you loaded it.
To note, Wells will be found 2 days later in his...
You know what's crazy? I kind of think they try to stage the whole thing. Like they try to sink the boat, like purposely. It was nothing wrong with the boat, but they figured, oh, damn it, Bart, he's dead. So let's stage it. You know what I'm saying? It's a panic boat. Destroy the boat, make it look real, so it could look like he really drowned. We was having an accident. The boat was sinking. He drowned. You know, black people can't swim. That's what they really trying to say. That shit crazy.
Part of the island where these now boats would depart from, adding to more coincidences that point out a cover-up for some. Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Now that we re-listen to the audio, does it still capture what may have been Nolan's final moments, or does it capture a frantic situation and frustration settling in?
Definitely captured some frustrations, bro. Different situation, bro. This is no, I meant definitely I'm fucked up. Definitely captured his death. But like I said, I need to hear that audio more clearly. But I know something happened in that audio that was like real serious, and most likely that's what it was. So I ain't even gonna sit here and try to act like that ain't sound like what it sound like. That's definitely what it sound like. He killed him. That's what it sound like. But you know, there's no arrest that's been made. It's no names. It's nobody in jail. It's nothing going on for this case right now. But us internet vloggers, reactors, you know, commentators, narrators, we the ones that's putting out this story. So it's like I can't say he killed him. You know what I'm saying? I can't, because I'm not. That's not my job. But in reality, I definitely know he killed him. I know he did. He definitely did. But look, man, it's OC topic. I hope everybody had a good day. You know what I'm saying? Got home safe. Made some money, ate good, kicking back, being cool. And I'm going to catch you on the next one.